Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. This is my guys, Charles Jackson. And we are about to start off with reaction to Team USA. Obviously, they won first two games of the Olympics and against Serbia, and then they played South Sudan yesterday. So, Charles, any reactions from any of the games or just anything about Team USA in the Olympics so far?
Boy, KD and Bron save their ass. If KD and Bron didn't do what they did in the first half, who knows how that game would have went? Because everybody didn't have really that good of a game for real, for real. And I think Sudan was down like 10 at half, and that's with Bron and KD being perfect from the field. So just imagine if they would have had an
Are
all
you talking about
shooting
the
night.
first game? Are you talking about the first game? Because you said South Sudan.
No,
You must
no,
be
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah, against
Serbia.
Serbia, yeah,
Okay.
against Serbia. Against Serbia. They were down 10 at the half, and all Serbia really got is Jokic and what both Donovic, right? So
Yeah.
it's like I'm like, bro, y'all down 10 and at the half against Serbia. Come on, dog. Let's not do that shit. And then what? Even against Sudan, if KD and Brian didn't do what they did, that would have been a totally different game.
They didn't do nothing that game, really.
That was the game that was perfect from the field, wasn't it?
You talking about first
At the
game. You
half.
said South Sudan. Like that was KD in game one.
That's
In
when
the
he first
against
came back. Yeah, you're
Serbia.
right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
You getting the
Yeah,
games
so if
mixed
they
up.
didn't,
You getting the games mixed up.
yeah, I'm getting the game mixed up. But yeah, if they didn't do that, they probably would have lost to Serbia. But they was dominant against Sudan. That's what we needed to see, and they blew out Serbia. That's exactly what we needed to see. And then on top of that, they team chemistry is starting to get a little bit better. It ain't all the way there yet, but it's starting to progress more and more as the Olympics continues.
Um. So the game against Serbia, definitely Kevin Durant started out. He was, like you said, perfect from the field. He had like 21 points, I think, at halftime. LeBron, he came out hot. Um, Honestly, Steph Curry just hasn't played good like so far in these Olympics. Period. He hasn't played good. Anthony Edwards, he was decent. Joel Embiid in the first game, he wasn't good. And then Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton didn't play. Now, I am shocked that Jason Tatum didn't play, but then seeing what he has done with Joel Embiid, this is not the NBA. It's basically just off matchups, and it's like if you basically don't fit in this specific game, we're not gonna play you. And I mean, I is it like I said, is it shocking? Yes, but I understand like everybody's not gonna play, even though everybody did play yesterday against South Sudan, but everybody's just not gonna play. And the next game against Puerto Rico, he might do the same thing with somebody. Jason Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton again might not play, but against South Sudan, that was the game. Like, because obviously we only beat them by one in the little exhibition games, but this game we basically beat them. We didn't beat them by double digits. I think we beat them by like 17 points. But Bam was amazing. Bam has probably been one of the best players in on our team. Honestly, Kevin Durant was good. LeBron, he was decent. Derek White was good. Devin Booker was good. Like everybody, I feel like everybody just did what they had to do. Like I said, these games, I was never shocked, honestly, from day one. I just said we just won't be beating nobody by 30, 40 points. That's what we have. That's what we haven't done. We did beat Surrey about 26. I can say I'm shocked at 26, but I'm not shocked they beat them by double digits. That's not shocking. Like we just have the better players. Usually these other teams only have like two good players and some good role players. Honestly, if you want to say Derek White is a role player, that's fine. But everybody else is basically the star or the second best player on your team, respectfully. So we just have the better talent. Like you said, the chemistry is starting to get a little bit better. But I think each game is going to be somebody new. Somebody's going to go off. Like it was Kevin Durant game one, and it was really Bam in game two. So we have different players that could just go crazy, and no one has to go off. No one has
No,
to go off for us to win. So just seeing them beating these teams is not. It's just not shocking. The only team I really think we're gonna have a problem with It's really Canada. Like, I think that's really the only team I think will beat everybody else. But Canada, since they have a whole bunch of other NBA players on their team, and obviously they got SGA, who was their best player, that is really the only team I'm worried about. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll really be okay.
Hey, that boy Bam was shooting them threes, wasn't he? I was like,
He's starting to shoot threes,
dang.
yeah.
Yeah. And then, all that slack that Derek White got for him being a replacement on that team, he shouldn't get that slack no more because if you watch the games, Derek White plays amazing team and individual defense. I seen one clip, bro. He stopped the drive, came back, closed out, then switched. Like, bro, he doing like 4-5 things. Him and Drew Holiday out there are menaces on defense. So it's like I'm not saying he's better than Jaylen Brown, but I don't think Jaylen Brown would have put in that much effort as Derek White has on the defensive end, at least. You know what I mean? Because superstars they like to take breaks on D. But that boy Derek White has been a great addition for Team USA, and ain't nobody talking about it.
Derek White, probably, you can really say, probably the second most important player on the team. You can argue it third, or at least top five. You can really argue top
Yeah,
five most
I'll give you
important
top
player.
5, 1 and 2. Nah, I
You
don't know
you
about that
can
one.
argue it, like you can really argue it, like he's been amazing, and same with Drew Holiday. Like, even though Drew Holiday went to the bench, they come in and do their job. They don't do extra stuff.
Hmm.
They come in, play defense, score when they need to. Like, that's all you need from those type of guys. KD and Bron and Curry, whenever he gets it going, we got the scoring. We got that. But those two, they come in and they just play their role.
Yeah, they
Like,
take the load off
no
they take the
egos or
load off
nothing. They
everybody
just
else.
play their roles. So was you shocked that Jason Tatum got benched in game 1 and Joel Embiid got benched in game 2?
Yeah, Joel Embiid, no, because I felt like Steve Kerr tried to do that to like. Okay, so he benched Jason Tatum, so it's like, all right, now I gotta find somebody else to bench to make it not seem that bad. Like, hey, like you say, it's a matchup thing. Like he didn't play because of the matchup. But if we being realistic, Jason Tatum should have played that first game, bro. Not saying that they need him because they obviously blew them out, but he should have played that. For you telling me Jason Tatum couldn't give you 5 minutes, 3 minutes here? Like, come on, bro. And Joel didn't even have that good of a game that first game, so it's like he could have took spot minutes from him. And it's like I'm real shocked he didn't play the second game. No, I'm not. No, I'm not shocked that Joel not playing. I'm not shocked at all. I feel like I said, I feel like Steve Kerr did that as a, you know what, we rested Jason Tatum, we rested Joel Embiid, so now people can't get on his case about him, questionable lineups or questionable minutes and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, well, somebody else might rest the next game because of a matchup problem. So I wasn't really one shocked by that.
Like I said Jason Tatum, I was shocked. I thought he should have played. He definitely just sat out. He just definitely sat on the bench. And then he even said it, and it came out yesterday. He said, won a championship, got a $300 million contract, cover of Sports Illustrator, cover of 2K, and then not playing. He said that's humbling, and I think he means that. But I think he definitely was. He's not gonna say it, but he definitely was shocked that he probably, like, even though Steve Kerr said that he talked to him in like before the game started, which he probably did, but everybody, we're human. So it's like, I know I'm good, I know I can help, but I still don't play even when it's a blowout. So it's like, I like he said, it's a humbling spirit. So
Did you
I
see his
kind of would be
face?
upset,
Did you
huh?
see his face on the bench during the game?
I mean,
He looked so sad. He looked
I
so
wouldn't say he
sad.
looked sad. He just looked like, damn. Like, it just looked like, I don't know. I don't know how to
He
explain it.
was
I
salty.
wouldn't say he
He
was
was
sad.
salty.
Yeah, I would kind of say that. He just felt a little salty. And then the same with Joel. Like, I'm shocked that Joel didn't play, period. I'm not shocked that he took him out the starting lineup. I thought he would at least play. But I am shocked that he didn't get no minutes. Even though he's been playing bad. Like, that's just facts. And Joel Embiid has not played good in this Olympics,
Hmm.
period. I thought he would at least play. But he didn't. And Steve Kerr said the next game he's going to start him because Puerto Rico, they have no size. So Basically,
Yeah,
he'll play all the bigs, and next game it might be Jason Tatum that probably doesn't play again,
I think
or maybe he might play when it's a blowout.
Tyrese Halliburton gonna get some spot minutes next game. He gonna play him next game against Puerto Rico. Cause he played against Sudan. He played against Sudan. He
He
came in
did.
and he got a couple buckets against Sudan.
Yeah, he played. He played. But like I said, I know people was worried that because they wasn't blowing nobody out and stuff like that, but we got the best players in the world. And it's really not even all our super good players. There's other players that we don't even have out there. Our bench probably could beat all these teams if we're being honest. Like our bench, bro, I think we had like 60 something bench points and Sudan had like 14. Like our bench is
Dang.
crazy. So this isn't shocking. This is not shocking at all. But Team USA, we should win easily. Should be holding up a gold medal at the end of this. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it.
Hey, who's Canada's big?
Kelly Olynyk and Dwight Powell.
Yeah, Canada worries me because they got SGA, RJ Barrett, Jamal Murray, Dylan Brooks, but when it come down to size, they ain't got the size to compete with the US. So they gonna literally have to try to outscore us. That's the only way. That's the only way they gonna win. Cause who gonna stop Embiid? Who gonna stop AD? Who gonna stop Bam? They ain't got no good bigs. None of them bigs can compete with them.
No, they don't. I'm sorry. Kelly Olynyk, Dwight Powell, they can't beat us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We should have a field day. And honestly, Jamal Murray, I haven't watched like none of the Canada games, but I can definitely say on box score watching, he hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Like in these first two Olympic games, he hasn't done nothing. It's really been RJ Barrett and really SGA and some of Dylan Brooks. Like they really been their best players on Canada.
Hey, they say that boy Jamal Murray is like Corey Joseph when he ain't got Jokic in the Olympics.
Hey,
I was crying.
hey, probably right. But because I think Canada, I don't know the other teams that have qualified. Like I've seen like I watched that game, the late game, not the full game of like France and who did they
Japan.
play? They played who did France play the other day?
Japan.
Whoever they played.
Japan.
Oh, Japan. Okay,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If we do have to face them, I'm not scared of them. I don't care if they
No.
do got Wendy. I'm not scared of them.
No. They almost lost to Japan and Rui fouled out.
No, he got ejected.
Oh,
Man,
he
he
got
got
ejected?
ejected. Yeah, he got ejected. So it's like Greece. All it really is Giannis. It's really Giannis
Mm-hmm.
and just I ain't gonna use the word bums, but it's basically just Giannis. Like
Hey, is that boy at the Nats playing?
no,
Oh,
he tore like his Achilles or something. So no,
damn.
so no, I ain't worried about them. Like I said, we should win. We should win easily, and I just want to see who's going to play the next game. Like what lineup? I think Steve Kerr. He's probably gonna run that first lineup. So Steph, Drew, Booker, LeBron, and Joel. Keep Katie coming off. He probably gonna keep Katie coming off the bench for the rest of the thing. Wouldn't be shocked. And just let him and Edwards and Bam and AD go crazy. That's a nasty bench
Hey,
now that I think about it.
has Book surprised you? Like, cause he ain't been playing that good. He's been
I
like
think okay.
other games I've seen, he's been like really passive.
I think he's
And
been
that's not
okay.
him.
I mean, look who he's playing with.
Yeah.
Look who he's playing with. Like, he has LeBron. He has Steph Curry. He's gonna probably sometimes play with Kevin Durant. Obviously, they play together, but it's just look who he's playing against. And LeBron is the point guard, technically. Oh, Team
Mm-hmm.
USA is technically the point guard. So, like, I mean, it really just depends. But Booker, he's been okay. I think he's just been okay. I'm just waiting for Steph Curry to do something. Like he just hasn't done anything.
I'm
I think
surprised
he
he's
had one good
starting.
game. Come on now, he's gonna. It's like he's going to start, because he's Steph Curry.
No,
Like,
not
that's
Steph.
really
Book. I'm
oh
surprised Book starting.
oh. Who would you take out?
I'll take out Book and put well nah, you
Well,
said
you
Drew
need
start.
shooting.
Yeah, you do. Shit, I start Ant-Man over him. Ant-Man been
If
hooping.
shooting wise, I would take Booker. I take Booker over shooting for
He
shooting
ain't
wise.
been shooting. He been pass. Bro, I just seen that man have so many wide open mid ranges and pass it up. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Shoot the ball. That's all you want to do is shoot the ball. So shoot the ball. I'll put Ant over him. At least I know Ant gonna shoot it.
I
That boy
mean,
Booker
Booker
have a
went
wide
4 for
open three and
6
pass.
for 10 points. 4 for 6 for 10.
Ain't bad.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's been okay. He had 10 points. Yeah, 10 points, 6 assists. Like, I mean, I feel like you just need like Anthony Edwards to come off that bench for that spark. Just go out there and get buckets,
Yeah, he
brother.
bring the energy.
And
He
you
bring
need
the energy.
him and Kevin Durant come out there and get buckets, bro. That's all we need you in. Him, AD, and Bam. Like, we need all that. But nobody's really like, it's not like somebody's out there taking like 15 shots. That's not gonna happen in the Olympics, at least. Yesterday it was Bam. He took 10 attempts. And majority of them was
Yeah,
all
unless
dunks.
you hot. Yeah, unless you hot. That's the only time.
But Bam he's been good, bro. He been good. And
Hey,
Kevin
is
Durant
Bam?
had 14 points, but he went 2 for 5 from the field. It was really the free throws.
Hey, is that boy Bam gonna take the next step next year?
I
Because
don't
you know they
the
say when you
next
come
step.
from Team USA, everybody supposedly comes back better.
I think he's gonna probably take more threes. Probably take about 3 a game. So I mean, I think Bam's gonna be good, but it's like Bam always been good. So I don't know what, like, maybe scoring wise. What did he average last year?
I think he
He
averaged like
probably averaged like
19 or 20.
22, maybe like
Yeah, like
20,
19 or 20.
22. Ooh, I don't know about 19. Well, yeah, you're right. 19 to 10. So I should see 22, 23.
Yeah.
So, and probably taking more and just more threes.